Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil anbiya'i wal mursaleen nabiyyina Muhammadi wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'een. Amma ba'du, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Take two. So I had a few problems, that's why it's slightly delayed. I think what happens is, for some reason, I lose internet connection. And when I lose internet connection, it doesn't go live. Okay, so I'm assuming it's live now. Yes, alhamdulillah, it must be live now. So khair, we are on the 8th council. Time is always against us. It's taken me 10 minutes just to get this live going. Bad internet connection, I'm assuming that can be the only answer for this. And then, even though to me it looks like it's live streaming, actually it's not live streaming. So now it should be live streaming. Alhamdulillah, I've had that verified. So this 8th council that I share with you today, I heard this several years ago, by Mohammed, a Palestinian brother, lives in the States, and he uses this as he uses kind of religious advice and religious overtones and structure in order to help improve the body, help improve the lean mass, encourage people to go to the gym, encourage people to work out, encourage people to eat properly. And that's the first time I heard this, so I'm going to share this with you now. It was just this first bit. Ayyuh al-walad. Obviously he didn't say ayyuh al-walad, it was this bit. Al-ilmu bila amalin junun wal amalu bighayri ilmin la yakun. It's a nice little rhythmic couplet, which means al-ilm bila amal majnoon, that knowledge without action is madness. Okay, knowledge without action is madness. Okay, meaning that to act upon something, okay, to learn something and not act upon it is absolutely, baffles the mind. That why would you learn something and then not act according to it? It just wouldn't make sense. If you learn how to wire a plug up, and then you're wiring a plug up and you don't follow the knowledge you've learned, that's just madness. Why would you learn how to do CPR, and then when the time comes for you to do CPR, you don't actually do it properly? You just kind of do it as how you want. Why would you learn to, I don't know, write a research paper in a certain way, and then when it came to writing the research paper, you write it in whatever way that pleases you? So this is madness. Okay, so al-ilmu bila amalin majnoon, it's madness. Knowledge without action is madness. Wal amalu bighayri ilmin la yakun, and acting without knowing how to act is not even possible. It's not even sound. Why would you do something when you don't know how to do that thing? Okay, so why would you fix your phone if you don't know how to fix your phone? So it's a nice little couplet which tells you that knowledge and action go hand in hand. So let me go again. Al-ilmu bila amalin junoon. Okay, al-ilm bila amalin junoon. Wal amalu bila ilmin la yakun. That knowledge without action is madness, and action without knowledge is not even possible. It's a non-starter. Wa'alam, know this. أن العلم الذي لا يبعدك اليوم عن المعاصي ولا يحملك على الطاعة لن يبعدك غدا عن نار جهنم. Such a simple statement, but it's so encompassing. And this is the beauty of Imam Ghazali's little counsels, is they're so simple. It's not like fancy language and a complicated philosophical positions, complicated spiritual stations. He just literally, it's simple. And when you hear it, you just think that was just common sense, but it's just not common enough, unfortunately. So he says, wa'alam, know this, that anna al-ilm, that knowledge alladhi la yub'iduka al-yawm anil ma'asi, that knowledge which today does not distance you from sin, wala yahmiluka ala ta'a, and does not take you to good obedience, does not take you to obedience to Allah, lay yub'idaka ghadan an nari jahannam, will never distance you from the fire of Jahannam tomorrow. So it's so simple, isn't it? That any knowledge you have, religious knowledge, if at this moment it does not stop you from sinning, and if at this moment it does not make you more obedient to Allah, then on Yawm al-Qiyamah, it's not going to distance you from the fire of Jahannam. Very simplistic, very straightforward, cause and effect, that any logical mind, any rational thinking mind would see the common sense in it. وَإِذَا لَمْ تَعْمَلْ بِعِلْمِكَ الْيَوْمِ وَلَمْ تَدَارِكِ الْأَيَّامَ الْمَاضِيَةَ تَقُولُ غَدًا يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ. And if, وَإِذَا لَمْ تَفْعَلْ, and when you do not act according to your knowledge today, and you do not recompense or make up for the days that have gone, تَقُولُ غَدًا يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ, tomorrow you will say on the day of judgment, فَأَرْجِئْنَا نَعْمَلْ صَالِحًا, let us go back, Ya Allah. Let us go back, Ya Allah. Why? So that we can do good. So we can do good. And the response that will be given for yuqal, it will be responded to him, Ya Ahmak, O Beokuf, O idiot, O fool, O stupid one. Anta min hunaka taji. It is from there that you've come. You're asking to be returned from the dunya, return to the dunya so you can do good, but that's exactly where you've come from. So why are you now asking to be returned? So Ajib is just a small little counsel. And because unfortunately, due to lack of time, we started a little bit late. I did say sometimes I'm going to add another counsel to it, but I think I'm going to stop on this one because it's quite a heavy, profound counsel is this. It's, in its simplicity, it's really kind of like opens up doors inside your head, which may not through long lectures. Yani, ilm bila amalin junun. Knowledge without action is madness. Wal amal bila ilmin la yakun. And action without knowing how to do it is not possible. Anything that you're learning, if it is not distancing you right now from sins, anything you have learned, if it is not bringing you closer to obedience, then know this, that this knowledge that you have, that is not stopping you from committing sin, and this knowledge that you have, that is not bringing you closer to Allah, then it will not distance you from the fire of Jahannam on the day of judgment. So what a person should be doing, that if you're not using this knowledge right now, today, and making up for the days gone by, then you are going to be the very same people who are going to ask Allah and say to Allah, فَأَرْجِئْنَا نَعْمَلْ صَالِحًا. Oh Allah, let us go back now that we've seen you so that we can do good deeds. And it will be said to this person, Ya Ahmak, Anta min hunaka taji. It is from there that you have come. So may Allah protect us, that any ilm we learn is useful. These sessions that you're attending, that you're putting this into action, that it's not just, we have eye candy, don't we? That this is just not ear candy, that this is just not melody to our ears and has no benefit at all. Wa akhiru da'wana anil hamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.